This story is called The Emperor's Egg. It's a type of penguin. Now, down at the very bottom of the world, there's a huge island that's almost completely covered in snow and ice, and it's called the Antarctica. And it's the coldest, windiest place on Earth. The weather's bad enough there in summer, but in winter, it's really terrible. It's hard to imagine anything living there. But wait, what is that shape over there? Can it be? Yes, what do you think that is? It's a penguin. It's not just any old penguin either. It's a male emperor penguin, the biggest penguin in the world, and he's doing a very important job. He's taking care of his eggs. He didn't lay it himself, of course. He's got one egg there. His mate did that a few weeks ago, but very soon afterwards she turned around and waddled off to the sea. That's where female emperor penguins spend most of the winter, swimming about, getting as fat as they can, eating as much as they can, and generally having a very nice time. Which leaves the father penguin stuck on the ice with his egg. Now, the most important thing about egg sitting is to stop your egg from getting cold. That means it has to be off the ice and out of the wind. And what better way to do that than to rest it on your feet and tuck it up until your tummy, which is just what the father penguin does. Wow, that's quite the thing to do. And that's how he'll stay for 2 whole months until his egg is ready to hatch. Wow, that egg takes 2 months to hatch, and he has to stand there and keep it warm. Can you imagine standing around in the freezing cold with an egg on your feet for 2 whole months? Wow. What's more, there's nothing for the father penguin to eat on land. So that means 2 whole months with an egg on your feet and no dinner, no breakfast, no lunch, and no snacks. I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty miserable. Yeah, that's a hard job. Luckily, the penguins don't seem to mind too much. They have thick feathers and lots of fat under their skin to help keep them warm. And when it gets really cold and windy, they all snuggle up together and shuffle over the ice in a great big huddle. Most of the time they truddles along very, very slowly. But sometimes when the penguins get to a particular slippery slope, looks like they're getting to a slippery slope, they slide down on their tummies, pushing themselves along with their flippers, always remembering to take care of their egg and trying hard not to bump into each other. Even though the males keep the eggs tucked up tight under their tummies while they slide, it sometimes rolls out and breaks. And that's how the father penguin spends the winter, until one day he hears a cheep, cheep, cheep. His egg is starting to hatch. It takes a day or so, but finally the egg cracks right open and out pops a baby penguin. Now the father penguin has 2 jobs to do. He has to keep the chick warm and he has to feed it. But on what? The chick is too small to be taken off to the sea to catch food, and it can't be left behind on the ice. Oh, I'm going to send this